Well, hello everybody. This is Dr. Dick Pritchard from Columbus, Ohio, and you are listening to our CTFO Rockstar Team Training for May the 16th, 2021. Let's get started. What is CTFO? Well, it is a nutritional products and wellness company. Any money that has been made, that is made by associates, is made through the sale of products. You don't make money any other way unless products are sold, okay? Secondly, it is a wholesale buyers club. You can join for free and get wholesale prices on all of the 80-plus products, even if you don't want to create a business, okay? We're happy to have wholesale customers, and we have lots of them. As a wholesale customer, you can set up a monthly product order if you want to, or you can choose to only order when you need something. You can buy product in bulk and get additional discounts, but basically, as a wholesale customer, you have access to the same prices as those who are running a business. But thirdly, it is a network marketing business. Those of us who are building it as a business get paid through a network marketing pay plan. That pay plan is available online. It is about to be enhanced, so the online video tells you what's there right now, but there's gonna be a change coming very soon. So basically, the company is about health and wealth, and our motto is shop to save, share to earn, because the more you shop, the more you can save, and the more you share, the more you can earn. Well, let's suppose you do want to build a business. How do you do that? It's very simple, 1, 2, 3. Number one, be an active member. What does that mean? Well, there's a couple ways you can be active, but the most common way, the easiest way, is to be on a monthly product auto ship for $47.47 or more. So some single product or combination of products that add up to $47. You never have to buy more monthly products to go to the very top of the pay plan, okay? Unlike many other companies where, the higher you rise up in rank, the more products you have to buy. That's not the case with CTFO. $147 product qualifies you for everything except pack pay, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But the point of being active is you must be a product of your own products. If you don't like your own products, why are you in the business in the first place? If you think, secondly, when you bring other people in, they will do what you do, okay? If you're not an active member, they won't be active either, okay? So very important, if you want to build a business, be an active member. Secondly, advertise your business to other people and bring in new members. You cannot make any money unless you bring in members who buy product. And when they buy product, bring in members who buy product, and bring in members who buy product. Yes, you can make quite a bit of money, all right? But you must bring in new members, therefore you must advertise your business in some way. I'll talk about advertising on the next chart. Number 3, you must, underline must, follow up with all of your new members. That is, the people that you personally enroll, okay? Get them started doing number 1 and number 2. If you and they live in the USA, we have a welcome letter you can send them that encourages them to call you. But you should try to contact them any way you can, by phone, by email, by text. Do them all, because you want to make contact with that new member and establish a relationship with them, okay? And you want to teach them to do number one and number two, so they can teach their new members to do number one and number two. That's how an organization grows and becomes big and successful. Well, what do you do after this? Keep doing the same thing over and over again. Rinse and repeat until you're making all the money you want, okay? Finally, I want to remind you that this is a 3 to 5 year plan. It's not a 90-day get-rich-quick deal. There's no such thing as getting rich in 90 days unless you buy the winning lottery ticket, okay? People who claim that you can make a lot of money in 90 days in a network marketing business are lying, okay? I don't know how to put it any more plainly than that, okay? This is not a rescue you from financial disaster in 90 days or 30 days or 6 months, okay? If you dug yourself into a financial hole, you're going to have to dig yourself out of it. This is something that grows as you grow. How do you advertise? Well, there's a number of different ways. I'm not sure I'm even listing all of them here, but I'll tell you the ones I know about and have used myself. Number one, word of mouth. You can tell people about your products and your website for free. You can talk to your friends, your family, people you know. Get them to your website. Ask them to give you their opinion, okay? Ask them to join for free as a favor to you, even if they don't want to do it or buy anything. That will actually help you, okay, in the long run. Secondly, you can give away product samples. This is pretty inexpensive. It's not free, but the coffee, all the coffees, the keto creamer, the exfoliator skincare product, and the 10X Pure Gold Relief Cream all come in sample sizes, okay? They're usually in bags of 30 samples, and the price per sample is usually between $1 and $2. So you can give away product samples pretty cheap to people you know. And even people who are skeptical, once they try the relief cream or the exfoliator, believe me, they will be impressed. I believe they'll be impressed by the keto creamer or the coffee, okay? Keto creamer and coffee are great samples to send by mail. We send a coffee and a creamer to every one of our new personals with the welcome letter, okay? So thirdly, you can use our postal mail systems. We currently have a free postcard system, which you will learn about if you're on the email list. We have a mass mailing letter system, and we're developing a third mail system. Unfortunately, postal mail works best in the USA, and we don't have a way to implement postal mail in any other country. We only have U.S. leads. Sending mail across international boundaries is expensive. Okay, so we only recommend postal mail for those who live in the USA and want to recruit in the USA. Fourthly, you can run print ads, okay? Print ads can either have people send you a coupon to get more information, or they can send people directly to one or more of your websites. We actually have 10 websites, 10 free websites that every member has access to, okay? I have used print ads for most of the time I've been involved. But you can run them in national magazines like Home Business Advertiser. I run an ad in there every issue. Or you can put smaller ads in little magazines like, Shore to Shore. What's the other one? Small Potatoes, I think it's called. There's a number of those, okay? Or you can put print ads in Thrifty Nickel type newspapers, okay? Print ads do cost money, just like postal mail. So you will have to decide how you want to spend your advertising budget, okay? Finally, you can advertise online. Online seems like the smartest, easiest way to advertise. However, it has its own drawbacks. Guess what? When you advertise online, sometimes you get robots signing up, or you get people signing up who aren't really serious or who are playing around or whatever. We get I won't say a lot, a fair number of what I call fake people signing up every week, largely because of online advertising. So be careful. If you buy online clicks, traffic to your website, be careful who you buy it from. And look, if you're getting a bunch of what appear to be fake people, don't go back to that vendor. All right. Your business will not grow, repeat, unless you advertise consistently. So if you're doing word of mouth, you need to talk to people every day, every week. Giving away product samples, you need to do that every day, every week. If you're doing postal mail, you need to mail every week if you're mailing postcards, where you have control over when mail gets sent out. And every time there's a mass mailing, if you're using our postal profit system, but you need to mail consistently over and over again. Print ads, you need to keep running them if you're going to do print ads, and same thing with online. You need to keep running those solo ads or buying clicks. If you don't advertise consistently, your business will not grow. In fact, it may even decline, all right? So advertise on a consistent and persistent basis. Why do we use direct mail? Well, let me first say that direct mail works best when other people are mailing with you. That is, people who are below you in your organization are also mailing with you. And for that reason, we recommend that you always contact your warm market first. Talk to your friends, talk to your family. Ask them to go to your website and join for free, just to help you out, so you don't have to buy anything, you don't have to give up a credit card or a tax ID, just join for free. All you got to do is put in your name, address, and phone number and email. And you can opt out of the email anytime you want, okay? That will actually help you if you've looked at the pay plan, because it will help create what we call profit sharing positions. But in any case, once you've contacted your warm market, 10, 20 people or so, some of them will actually go sign up under you as a favor to you. And some of those people will do absolutely nothing. Some of them may actually buy a product and say, well, I'd like to try that pain relief cream or that coffee or whatever, okay? Some of them will look at the pay plan and look around and go, wow, this sounds like a great opportunity. I want to do this too. So let's say you have even 2 or 3 people from your warm market who are excited, okay, who want to build a business. Well, they can contact their warm market, and they contact their warm market, and so you get a little group of people who want to build, all right? Now, I'm not saying you have to wait that long to start mailing, but the point is you want to work that warm market while you're starting to mail. Secondly, mail allows you and your team, the people you brought in this way, to approach people you don't know, the cold market. A cold market is tougher than a warm market. You may not think so, but cold market people have never heard of you. They've never heard of me. They've probably never heard of CTFO. They're skeptical, all right? So when you send them a letter or a postcard or whatever, it must be persuasive enough to get them to do what you want them to do. Mostly, like with postcards, you just want them to go to your website, okay? And you hope they will be interested and join for free, maybe order a product, maybe decide they want to get going. If they do, of course, you follow up with them. You turn them into warm market by making them a friend and business associate. But thirdly, anybody can mail a letter or a postcard with no training. Now, some of the newer things we're coming up will require some training, okay? But basically the postcard system, the postal profit system, you can do those with no training. That means even beginners, okay, can start advertising with these methods. Because of this, mail is easily copied, okay? That means it is duplicatable, very important words in our industry, and it builds on the work of other people. You don't have to mail all the postcards or the letters or the flyers or whatever. And when you build on the work of other people, you're getting what is called leverage, okay? You're getting an advantage based on the fact that other people are working with you. All right? Does it work? Yes. It works for everybody except those who quit mailing or quit advertising. And why is that the case? Well, if you get your 250 free postcards and names because you set up an auto ship order in your first 21 days, and you take those 250 postcards and you put the stamps and the labels on them and put your ID on them, throw them in the mail, and sit back and wait, guess what you just did? You quit advertising. That's not how mail works. Mail works when you mail consistently every single week or month, depending on what system you're using. All right? So if you're not willing to do that, or if you can't afford to do that, indirect mail is not for you. All right. Let's talk about discounted packs, because this is the one part of the pay plan that is different from the single $47 product auto ship part. Whenever you make a one-time purchase of $349, $699, or $1,199, you are really buying what we call a silver, gold, or platinum discounted pack, okay? When you do that, you get 5%, 10%, or 15% off the wholesale price. These packs are not pre-set up. You can buy any combination of products that add up to these three numbers. You can create your own packs, okay? So it's a great way to buy product in bulk. In fact, as I'm going to show you, you should buy all your extra products this way over and above your auto ship product. In addition, during your first 10 days in the business, you get an additional 10% off these prices. So during your first 10 days, you can actually get 25% off this $11.99 to get a platinum pack. Well, why are these things important? Because if you buy just one discounted pack of any size, silver, gold, or platinum, doesn't matter, this qualifies you for what is called pack pay for life. You can only buy one silver pack, you're qualified, okay? Now, pack pay pays bonuses, all right? When The bonuses are $50 for a silver pack, $100 for gold, $200 for platinum, and those bonuses go to the next eligible person above the purchaser. This is why you want to be pack qualified. If somebody below you buys a platinum pack and you're the first pack qualified person, you get the $200 bonus, not the sponsor. Okay? Everybody needs to be pack qualified because you never know somebody's going to go buy one of these packs. Very important. All right? In addition to that, there is a 3-buy matrix of additional pay called team pay. It pays so much for silver, gold, or platinum pack, much smaller amounts than these bonuses, but it's a 3-buy matrix. It's, what's the right word, compressed upward, okay, just like the regular matrix is, and the post-profit sharing positions also apply, so you can actually get multiples of team pay in the matrix, okay? So how do you take advantage of this part of the pay plan? Well, obviously you buy one pack for yourself, so you're pack qualified, but here's the key. Enroll your spouse or other family member directly under you. If you don't have a spouse or other family member, you can enroll a sole proprietorship business or LLC under you, where you're the sponsor. It's legal in the company. That business just needs to have a different email and a different tax ID than your primary account. So you can do that if you don't have a spouse. If you need to know how to do that, shoot me an email and I'll show you how you can do that. Number 3, buy all your additional products under your family member or business as discounted packs. Now, why would you want to do that? Because when you buy a pack under your family member whom you have enrolled and you're pack qualified, who gets the bonus? You do. Okay, so let's say you buy a silver pack under your spouse, you get another $50 off whatever you bought. Okay, so this is something very important because it allows you to save even more money when you stock up on CelluV, Keto Extreme Shakes, Keto Creamer, coffee, CelluV, whatever. Okay, buy it in bulk and save money. Like we say, the more you shop, the more you save, right? Number 4, very important, follow up with your personals. Remember, you're already making contact with them and you've established some way to communicate with them by phone or text or email. So you've got a little personal thing going there, and you teach them to do what you are doing. Okay? And what happens when you do that? Well, when they buy one pack for themselves, who gets the bonus? You do, because you're pack qualified. All right? When they begin to put a family member under them and buy packs under their family member, who gets the team pay? You do, or you get your share of it anyway. So if you keep doing this, you can watch your sales volume, your pack bonuses, and your team pay explode. This is a way to build it fast, okay? Well, let's talk about progress. This week we signed up 125 new members. Again, we need to be signing up at least 5 times that many. Okay, we need more advertising, more advertisers. 4 of those came in for free by mail. Our 31-day team sales volume, $42,216. Our weekly team sales volume to date, $9,270. We sold 1 silver pack this week. We have a total now of 46,202 members. Postal Profit System, a mass mailing did go out last week. It has not hit yet, okay? So we're not seeing a big number of info packs requested yet. But we did send out 4 info packs from earlier mailings and 13 follow-up info packs, and we did have 1 auto ship sign-up. I want to talk a little bit about training. Again, let me remind you, there is a postcard special for April and May, 1,000 names and cards for only $75. Normally that's $89, so you're saving money on that. The postcards are working. Okay, I'm confident of that. I just, I have a cooperative deal with some major mailers where we trade what we call Nixie list or suppression files, and these are people, largely Nixies, but also crazy people, angry people, repeat refund requesters, all this kind of things, kind of people either who don't have a current address or who you don't want in your business. Okay, so the suppression file that I have in my hands is not just my own Nixies and so on, is like 150,000 names and addresses. Okay, every time I bring in some new leads, I run it past the suppression file, and I take all the names off of that new list of new leads that are on the suppression file, because those are bad names and addresses, all right? So when we just updated the suppression file, so I took all of the names that haven't been mailed yet in my master list, I ran it through the suppression file, and I eliminated 7,000 names and addresses from my master file. Okay, so that was great. That means 7,000 Nixies are not going to happen for our mailings. So our cards are picking up. I'm doing a much better job of pre-eliminating Nixies, which is very important. So get in on that special. The pay plan enhancement was discussed, I'm told, at the May 15th regional event in Las Vegas. Stufinger told the leaders this morning that they would be making an announcement very soon, maybe as soon as the Tuesday night webinar. If I were you, I would be on that webinar. But the pay plan enhancement is going to take effect in several weeks. It won't happen instantly, but they're going to go ahead and announce what it is and all of that. This is not a takeaway over here and add something over there. Everything that you have now will not change, okay? This is an additional enhancement to reward people who are loyal builders, is my understanding. But you will want to hear about it, okay? The company wants you to make more money, all right? So they're trying to help you do that. Next, I want to talk about the critical importance of auto ship orders. Now, I talked about auto ship earlier, but sometimes people say, well, why does our 31-day team sales volume go up and down? It was like 60, one time it was over 100,000, then it was over 70,000. Now it's been in the 50s, dropped down this last couple of weeks in the 40s. That is a 31-day running average, okay? When the company has a huge 20% sale that runs like 4 weeks, people go, grab whatever extra money they have, maybe their stimulus payment or whatever, and they buy a bunch of product, and then they don't buy product for a while. So even though those things are great, the way to keep sales consistently at a particular number that qualifies you as a 5K, 10K, 15K, vice president, senior vice president, executive vice president, is to have lots of auto ship orders. And so if you want consistency, okay, in your sales, you need to encourage everybody to be on an auto ship. Some people hate auto ship. All right, you just ignore those people. They go by whenever they want. But they are important. That's why we emphasize auto ship. It's why we require auto ship in order to get 250 free postcards and names. And we require auto ship in order to participate in the postal profit system. We will also require auto ship for anybody who wants to participate in our leader program, okay? If you're not willing to be on auto ship, you're not serious. I still love you as a human being, but you're not going to succeed, okay? That's the bottom line, okay? So I want to emphasize that again. And last, of course, I do want to talk about the Leaders Initiative and give you an update on that. Well, we talked last week about finding leaders and what leaders are and all that kind of thing. Basically, a leader is somebody who is willing to be very proactive, okay, in talking to new members, in other words, follow up, and prospective members who have raised their hand and said, yes, I want more information. I want to know about this. I want to talk to somebody. Okay, so the lead generation letter, these are people we're going to solicit by mail to the kind of high quality lists that Zodi Data has been providing to us for the postal profit system. This letter will screen out people who have no email or cell phone, okay? The opening line says, if you have a working email and a cell phone, then I could show you blah, 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 okay? That will cut down on the response because on every mailing list, even the high quality ones, there are people, maybe older, maybe whatever, who don't have email, don't want email, whatever, don't have a cell phone. These are the people we're looking for, okay? This is the minimum requirement for what we're looking for. The info pack, all right, they will send back a coupon just like they do with Postal Profit System, is almost done. I mean, the first cut of it is done. I want Jay Peters to have a look at it. I just realized this morning of something that was said in there that's not going to be true. It's true for Postal Profit System, but it's not going to be true for this. These letters will not be mass mailed, okay? We will provide you leads, but you will have to copy and mail the letters yourself. These will be mailed out in much smaller batches. The response will be lower, but when somebody does respond, they will be a live wire, okay? So the info pack has to address those kind of folks and sort them out from the people who are tire kickers or whatever you want to call it, even if they have email and cell phone. But that's almost done. The first test mailing is going to run this week. I've already printed out the lead generation letters, and I'll fold them and stuff them, yeah. But I'm mailing out 60 letters this week. I'll get some more leads from Jay, and we'll test it some more. I don't want anybody to try to use this system until I have tested it, okay? I want to see what kind of response I'm getting to the lead gen letter as well as to the info pack, okay? The info pack will basically ask them to send in a second coupon with no money, but it basically says, I want you to call me, here's my phone number, okay? And of course, obviously, I will be calling these people who respond in the test mailings because I'm doing the mailing. But the idea is that anybody who wants to use this system will agree to participate in the phone calls. If you're not willing to do that, you don't want to use this system, and you're not a leader. Okay, sorry, this is for leaders only. But there's still some parts we need to create. We need to have a smooth way for people to get quality leads and all that kind of thing, how to create a starter pack and all that kind of stuff. But this will be implementable very soon. The thing that's going to take the most time is completing the test. Okay, I want to mail at least 1,000 lead gen letters before I decide this is something that is actually going to work or not. Okay. Reminder again, CTFO corporate webinars, 9 p.m. Eastern on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Go to ctfowebinar.com at the appointed time. I highly recommend that you be on the Tuesday night webinar this week because something big could be announced. Okay? Secondly, Mike Swilling, my friend and personal enroller, has a Facebook Live presentation at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on Thursdays. He talks about different subjects on those presentations. Mike does not use postal mail. He does use print ads and things like that. But mostly Mike uses word of mouth, okay, direct contact with people. He is the #1 distributor in the entire company. So if you're using word of mouth, I recommend that you listen to what Mike has to say, okay? Anyway, for your information, these are key things that you need to plug into. Well, I did want to tell you a story. I may have told this story before, but I'm going to tell it again. Okay. There was an event in Las Vegas this weekend, and unfortunately I was not able to go. I'm waiting to have some eye surgery a week from tomorrow. And also I wasn't quite ready to get on an airplane and fly with a bunch of people wearing a mask all the way out to Nevada. But a number of people went. This was a regional event, okay, run by Doug Overbold, who is a senior vice president in the company, and a man who has built several very successful network marketing businesses. At that event, Stuart was there, Kevin Fournier was there, and they gave people a preview of the changes to the pay plan. So if you weren't there, you're going to have to wait. I wasn't there. Mike Swilling wasn't there because his daughter was graduating from college, so he wanted to be there for that. Mike probably already knows all about it, but he has given me some hints of what it's about. But my point is, long before I met Stu Finger or Michael Kahn or Steve Finger, I probably wouldn't ever know them if I didn't know Mike Swilling. And why do I know Mike Swilling? Because way back in about 2005 time frame, I think it was, I went to an event in Las Vegas, all right, for Free Life International. And I not only met Mike, I met Adam Levy, I met some other people, and I met Kevin Fournier, okay? and I realized what an incredible person Kevin was. Mike befriended me, and because Mike befriended me, even though I wasn't very successful in free life, he called me up later on, and we got involved together and became partners in CTFO. All right, so this is why it's very important to go to events. Okay, I think there's going to be a company-wide live event probably later in the summer or in the fall. I don't know where it's going to be or when it's going to be, but here's my suggestion. Be there. I don't care what's happening in your business, how poorly or wonderfully it's going, be there. Events are important. All right, well, have a fantastic week, folks. Dr. Dick, signing off.